ni solve
no
kuma pa obia na de ni enyanka ho electricity mu obi antua bi
dabi any water bill
ntua na wo light ndi ope bia
no fire dia ope
aban be supply air condition obi adem
yes ya machi undu obia
ashi unu obia
to
ashi unu obia afa sport a wo Ghana nyina no wuru ma eye free ko wibi nako
dia we
babia
kish
afa aban be ye national choba
I did restaurant
and restaurant it's national in nature.
We be national.
No, near the afa o card ne so. E Ghana card nti wo ko ho a. Na otu ade ne wi na the card na shim.
Sa pepepe.
Na o kokma pa. Afei wo fototo a wontua.
Transport free.
Free. Afei anye bia Ghana ni bi o ye adwuma wa no ye manifesto wa wonim na be fa asha manifesto
ye no bewu
me modua ba ye fie bosom wo ho na de vie ne de ka ho
e bi manifesto ni mo na next week me de manifesto ni beba
e fa bra ye kenka chem enti bus e free okay ajo de ase bus na ekọ other private buses ni nyina STC VIP mobile phone free na omakoji sika wa aban ho afei wo a wo ye adwuma bia wo Ghana no sika isu akra eno no aban monthly pay 25,000
a month
kasi ye di agro we are na course dey free said na afei pharmaceutical bi abakwa akoto aduro bia dey free
na dey free nation
free nation afei ye be yan hihye
na dey free nation
free nation
afei
ye be yan hihye sa utu kwa abrochira e free the 28
sure banker enu ye muto
choba wo kodidi e free na honorable Avenue Markin
abana
minority leader aha na nidi no sese asesa wo ye osahene Avenue Markin aha dia na mahwedin ni eye osahene Avenue Markin mighty minority leader MP for Ifutu na yene no we die honorable memo akwabo
Kwame Pocho o dey qualify is we die minute ba ko pe
sana mekano
no me I would try
I'm Pocho matwe asai
anti no by say what this is
sir
o application no we application for 1 minute
David
who say application I say o try send
David we dey me ka 1 hour na manoko fumete may amendment to the application na yeah say yeah
well prayer for amendment refused
ora makwa
Kwame mejodo meminchia wetefo my first time to the studios
sir
okay FM so they be ya kasa wo phone mado
okay
and then my first time ma beshe ubonka ha mbosu na wedwuma pa na ashase na se de minority chi na wanka se hu do there's a mighty na
mighty na
there's one from that
na me so ji so pa na no na me hu se wo ne enkofo etodwum unia bisiu Charles bisiu and wo phrases ya o se me ncha mo no
me jeno do catch and he should never give up
amen na no na me hu se wo ne kwafo mo todwum wonsum I schooled in Winneba
yes
enti moframa no yewura Akwa Harrison
Yes.
And the more from back.
Yes, yes. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
That
entrepreneur you mean?
Yes.
What friend Obunoma?
Obunoma.
Yes. May he so rest in perfect peace.
A
great businessman.
Yeah. Wow.
Created job opportunities.
Yeah.
No all Methodist.
Yes.
I was in Ifima Methodist. I saw. Was a year some.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Those days. Yeah.
Wow. Now, sir, on a Buddhism, you composer na mature Jumbi. Now, Sabre Methodist ye ba National Gamek. Ye ba
National. Kwame, then why you Methodist?
Yeah, Methodist was a damn ashas not the market say we. Now, or so means was say I had the papa them composition name. But you pad the welcome for neighbor and network to Koda ne. Was here and I read a chart to keep I have in the last version. But Mamma, we are not so won't to me, them go make my one more. And I'm saying, Papa Pacho Mati. Honorable Parliament at the same. I'm sorry.
Yaguyane Jumado, which is there as minority, no, as a cra, as a 2 young funny there. Well, in terms of numbers, you're in two. You win the vote, but we can win a debate through quality advocacy, through good research, and dealing with the real issues. So that's been our focus, and that's what we did. We are not a minority to obstruct government. We are a minority to constructively criticize, because a minority or opposition party is always a government in waiting.
Sure.
So if you obstruct and you also get the power, you get obstructed. That is not our objective. Our objective is to hold their feet to the fire and hold the government accountable. We are also not against government accountability intention or whatever. What we call on government to do in there, we make sure that Imbra iye juma. I think so far, yaya the order you to me, or your oman na order wotum wajage.
Now quickly, Bibi to say gold board bill na buying. I mean say we move voting no as a minority for no sorry free home. Na she say a act. Nana dear nana a woman pa na.
Well, yeah, to the gold board no. Oyaza obe promote galamse.
Sure.
Aben botu makado our good intentions, but for me and for us as a caucus, you one of them. Well, yeah, you introduce a lot of amendments.
Sure.
To the bill. Odu baby no yenu anum no woteyen. Odu ni baby no so you catch on the look. There should be broader consultation. But they wanted to rush it through. Into Besha and the funnel, and Zamakra ni bimbi ankoye. And yes, sorry. We felt that a broader consultation to address some additional concerns would have helped. That notwithstanding, I'm saying that Ishe Aban releasing 4.6 billion. The one franco to gold. Emi no your way enyim there. Small scale mining is galamsey. Emi no your way enyim. So practically, this government has lost the fight against galamsey.
Oh, but so omo responsible mining.
See, Kwame, talk is cheap. Go to the ground. If indeed the government is really bringing this gold board to support small scale miners, why give them money? Because before you get any license to mine, you must show capacity. to develop the site, that you have the money. Why is government saying that all Kwakoto equipment ama miners?
Wo mine and who needs can abandon equipment, ma.
So, you see, Kwame, or the Asians, maybe you, iron political class, no, or they are careful. And some maybe you are, you feel that or your politics needs being a solution, but a bit more of the national interest. The fact that MPPA mistakes ended that, on each other they lack that moral strength to point out some errors of today. We have to tackle the problems from its very source. Look at agriculture. They projected 1.5 billion in the budget statement. Meanwhile, the estimate was 924 million. And of that amount, a chunk of it is for compensation, salaries. So, they do here in the area of agriculture in Krampono, they are not committed to it. If you come to women in banking, they promised that our traders, the bank na was a born in the whole budget is was a shame for women banking a 51 million cedis.
Oh, I'm saying seed capital.
Yes. What is seed capital? Seed capital is you can only appropriate when same is approved by parliament. Government cannot spend outside appropriation.
Wow.
So, declaration of intent.
So my bomb going to possess.
And it is 51 million for the year. Whereas in the gold bond, the Galamsey board, is 4.6 billion. And even agriculture is 924 million, of which a chunk of it is going into salaries.
They
are being too simplistic in the economics, the economic theory. I'm not an economist, but the little I know as Ankra Ejumeyenyi, the factors that lead to a currency's stability are not limited, to controlling the sale of gold. For them, what's a gold board and abaya control the sale of gold. Then with that, they will get more dollars to stabilize the city. That is all the argument.
Oh,
forgetting the agriculture is critical. And if you have a good agriculture policy where you support farmers to grow, to feed the economy, there will be surplus to export. And that in itself, is a major intervention to stabilize your economy and your currency. So the agriculture thing are working is zero. Then on the issue of 24-hour economy, President Oba Parliament during the State of the Nation, Oba Ketchanya there say Dr. Forson or this budget in the 24-hour economy policy will be in. Dr. Forson saw the budget also 24-hour economy it will be discussed later. Question: you promise Ghanaians there you will introduce one job, 3 shifts.
Oh, the Asempa Nabo.
One job, 3 shifts. This is a fundamental policy to be considered in your first budget. Why then when Akufo-Addo promised free SHS? In the very first budget of Akufo-Addo, we saw the free SHS. This was their flagship program. We're promising it. Now the 24-hour economy is not part of the 2024 budget, 25 budget. In any event,
the kitty of the nation, or mine coffers.
They have not said so.
Okay.
But 24-hour economy, it's amount to creating incentive for private sector so that the private sector can increase production and employ more. That is what all about. That is if you are saying that you want to create one job, 3 shifts, what you are saying is that despite you would give incentive, electricity, equipment that are imported, tax-free, and other factors that affect money, government would give incentives. And through the incentives, you would save money to use that savings to employ more, and to increase production. But if you bring your first budget and we don't find it, what it means that other than Krofo, that was means that I want to now look at the 1D1F policy I will cancel it. Ask yourself, Kwame, what is there for the private sector in this government today? What is there for the entrepreneur? So we have a problem. We have a problem. I'm not saying that the government should do magic, but through the policy of government, we will know the direction it is going. Look, they said that there were nuisance taxes and levies at the port.
Sure.
So they were going to introduce some incentives. And so far, it's only the e-levy that they have abolished.
But the port.
Thank you. But the taxes imposed on importers are still there. The levies are still there. They didn't remove them. In fact, some of the taxes in Mpuna, levies not expire this year. No, they have extended it to 2028. It's in the budget. They brought a bill to amend the existing tax law to extend the levies to 2028.
But special import levy or something.
Yes, to 2028. So this government really deceived the people of Ghana. But with time, we'll see their true colors in the fullest.
Okay.
Me too. Into Munko Aboso Kain, into Munko magazine, na nko promise nkrofo de eba spare part na we import ban. E bet to tax no do. Only for you to come and you do nothing in your maiden budget. Women in banking, you only give them 51 million. The 24-hour economy, you don't even talk about it in your maiden budget. Kwame, what I'm saying there, a major interventions are flagship, yaka flagship, as are other than Krofo Wano, and Krofo expect. The abenfo fraba, akufa do nimfia watcheno, ebi asin to be obey, Ghana fu wobu.
But necessary allowance, no teacher training allowance, and say, mechanizing in us, befa controller.
No, please. These are existing policies. We are talking about something new.
New, okay.
Do something new for Ghanaians. NDC, do something new for Ghana. Do something new for Ghana. Do something new. Masa.
Me too, Papa.
Mobile must a reset. Must all Zaye no on yet. What's it to Mama? Do something new. Ask yourself, is there anything new in this government? Agro bossa ofianopa. Agro oboso ofianopa. Kwame Nkrumah wara ewo kroma. Maybe the newest thing we are finding in Ghana is the construction of the Chain Homes Road. That is the only road that I have seen as a new initiative. Ekwanso Dwoodwoo Chain Homes no pe.
The one they say eko mampani eho. It say etimi bo ho ban, say mo trouble.
Kwame. Facts are sacred. You've put it out.
Yeah.
Until what bomb and paying no banewa.
I say a bo.
Okay.
So mine.
Okay. Okay. So Chain Homes Road is the only road that a baby ordinance can worry.
Say a honor befa homo.
Kwame si what you see do be mam.
Ono e mampani obefa homo. It is security wise and say kwan nya emwa.
Okay. Na mi on your way.
Say yeah no.
The only new road the NDC is constructing is the Chain Homes Road.
Okay.
Okay. Issue women banking 51 million. Compensation for political appointees with Jubilee 2.7 billion. Aketuyankwa, what party members are? What for? Now all one regional communicators, one party communicators. Yeah, what one akoshe abenye jumam. Now we go our friend then Jubilee. So that AU of lean government, is a lie. What is lean government? A lean government. A government is not only constituted by the appointment of ministers only. The appointment of political appointees, okay, political office holders, what constitute government.
Okay.
So you cannot limit it to ministerial appointees to deceive the people. Iko Jubilee, Wafa, director of communication. Now we say Wafa, deputy director, now communication advisor. Duplication. The same job. The people that were agric, director of agric.
Oh yeah. Dr. Peter Boamo Tukuno.
Director of agric at Jubilee. Then.
Sir, Obama advice.
Advice on what? Then we have a cabinet minister. Is Eriko Poku incompetent?
Very competent.
Eriko Poku.
Very
one
competent.
of the most competent MPs I respect and people fear because he makes solid argument. He's very knowledgeable. In Pena Sama, look at the Ministry of Agriculture. What did they give to the ministry?
900 and...
Of the 924, over 700 million is for salaries.
That's what you want to be.
That's what I said. Trade Ministry. Elizabeth Ofusajare.
Yes.
What China budget? How much was he giving? Was she giving? Is there any real work? So I'm saying there. Yanka the NDC yan judge wone dwuma nyina nde. But abembia ba ne policy no contained in the budget statement gives direction. If one can say when no sama can wo a manifesto. Na iba bem na wo budget and the men sama can cannot be found. It means other than Crawford. Anna,
well,
Yambra Landing Beach. You remember Professor Mills Nabredo? And this is kind of basic Landing Beach.
Sure.
A crumple win see. What we know, what cancel. Do you remember the famous CDB loan?
Yeah.
CDB.
Yeah.
China Development Bank loan.
Yeah.
Do you know that they did capping? And we Landing Beach in the film. Akufo-Addo Beno. Or starting a new process. Aferfo, one Landing Beach. Ekwa Edina, Eba Mori, Eba Futu, Ekwa Keta, Eba your friend Jamestown.
Jamestown, there's a movie bio.
Oh, unko here. Me picture there along the coast of the country, 12 Landing Beach projects. Nkukru de bien. That should be Ghana baka Akufo-Addo. Ebiande ebufu nti. Because after all Kwame Nkrumah wotu na hyese no Ghana fo wobo se ebinum obubu ne statue nkofo piweni je mpocho se yenyim dem abokosam kadam kyerɛ.
Sure.
But then yaka Nkrumah ana
papa.
Right. Me say that should be ano Akufo-Addo oman baka. But ebiande bufu nti ananzeme bia ebia na based on expectation na Ghana for expect something bigger or something more nti ebia ayezi bi wo ananzeme kru bia ankoye. But generally speaking Akufo-Addo introduce policies abo Ghana and policies ye bo ho ban na ye hwedu ye ya obeye Doko amen. Free SHS is one. The 1D1F initiative is another. Important masa. Kwame. Inya Ghana roads in Nana Akufo-Addo constructed. But go to many places. Ebongu there. Akufo-Addo oya kwan papa. Important masa.
Yeah.
The mara so nde ye bokufo ni din ya kan. Mpocho wo. School feeding one as a bar.
Kufo.
Metro Mass one as a bar.
Kufo.
Free maternal care one as a bar.
Kufo.
national health insurance wana se ba
Kofo.
mopocho bo as kura ndc aban eza ba Ghana funya yezi wonder sa wo to me introduce or implementing successfully kope say bia amina mi we free
KJT market.
or a social intervention program.
Ah, sir, market.
Kwame Mpocho. Like a social intervention program. The nation as a whole can say, Antina yes Kufo bus. Antina Ghana for was a Kufo bus.
Up to now,
Antina Yakadam. Kwame, this is interaction. Antina Yakadam.
so on the Kofa buy.
Do we have Atamel's bus?
Ayalulu.
Do we have Rollins bus?
Debi.
But yes then
Kofo bus.
Mpocho yaka free SHS abazi na yaka ka ho.
Ekufuado.
That's it. You see, Kwame, with time,
Okay.
Nukwa odezi.
Okay.
Na nukwa so ze ekyirema onyeye oyekrope. Emimu wojizi de ayanara MPP fo nso so. Ye yen adwuma ye ye makro ye bayin ntem. Ya tutu ye nzema ye ya. Tumuno 2028 obaba.
Baba.
Anope meke bibi wo UTV mese ni nyina anye mpa. Ye nyame na ozen ba 2000 no. Na ye nyame na ozen ba 2016. Ana ye ka ye nyame na onye bezi ni ye. Anope meka en nemrese do. Because oye zina ye ka no ye su infra no oteyen. Okay. Eraze kasa. Minyame kebi mami o. Eraze kasa na 2000 in true na
Cindy Thompson.
good. And yes, the battle is a lot. Into any time and people we had called on our God had answered us. So I believe that.
Now 2024, mo de dey na kwa.
Listen to me. I'm saying that young yene razi ye.
Okay.
No on your man. Kwame masa mami.
Me da say. Now when you briefly pa sa container ECG asemi yan kan say.
Menyum bibia ho ka. Masam. It has nothing to do with me. And wana ozu hu dwuma no wonka hona asam. Se yepeda Ghana kokan na oman no ye mfaso mahena. Inye bibia na yezi ye politics.
Okay.
There are system challenges. There are rots in our bureaucratic system.
Okay.
We need to sit together as a political class to deal with it. But if as a political class, they be a free there. Yes, as in your bay politics are. Oman be juegu ye need to do. Inti yan ya hweye. Makada masem mo parliament misi dubio. In pre-union politicians, we don't find the space to sit together.
Okay.
MPP, NDC, Damazi,
Yen
or
yen
you
say.
see yen cure. But Assembly Bar, we are quick to say, let's nail this person. Let's hang it on this person's neck. Yen partisan. You will finish attacking, then the problem is there. Mbojat masa.
Mitio papa.
Metie, minyankupo na musuman. Na medana sede ayeye kra bosum kakra mkezi wo ECG as board chairman mutumi the policy bi baya inde say ECG funankasa worry di adwuma one more contractor you would have to deliver your goods at the warehouses of ECG before you make your claim for payment ayeye kra that record no or what mazibaka mize tutumu ho nsam wo ho a ɔrehaw ɔman no yɛn nuanom a wɔaba bem masra wɔn dɛ wɔma yɛn nyinaa yɛntena fam as a minority we are not going to obstruct this government and I repeat it our job will be to constructively criticize them and act responsibly we are not going to obstruct them But they should stop the partisanship. The attacks and name calling should stop and rather focus on national development. Ghana folk are asking questions. Where is your 1 job 3 shifts? People need jobs. It's not about Captain Radio doing that. Napo as a Minister of Energy. Ministry of Energy ankasa. Oh, some way you been amazing. Been say was it why one is agor. Into they are keeping them. Airport company, chief executive now. Also the what's the office. Honestly, what's one in the boy in chief whatever. The chief executive. Oh, Kwame, where is Anchente?
Chamati. I'm the deputy in a call.
Now, oh yeah, only the deputy in a call round, and also 2 women are going to work together. Politics or any Kwame. Next time MPP yeba Bema, or they bring you papa. Bonjour, Massa.
Me too.
And one now, what pro wakumem, what some party, or the beer, bonde was a roho. Now, a binum, what ye a ben post as a child was why NDC for.
Hey,
where's he?
Honorable. 2028 is a future near bright mind, baby.
Oh, I am optimistic.
Yeah.
But my optimism is conditional. Condition number 1, unity.
Kaboom.
Condition number 2, collective spirits. Condition number 3, tolerance.
Say, but see, who see.
And above all, prayer.
Wow.
You see, it's a result now. On the NDC na why popular be. But I hear any base na yenya abano. Say yenya yet and one say, ye jumazen, etim na kam denchen. A big party like MPP say, mentum was a kababim. But we have to look at the collective good of the party. And there will be internal contests. There may be 1 or 2 A, B, C, D. But in all of these, party first. And once we are able to do that and hold the feet of our friends to the fire and explain, of course, there is also another expectation there. We will rebrand. We have to assure Ghanaians of something new. That is an important thing. So once
new as in the leadership,
or new as in things that we will do.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah. Besho one ye na wo kase. I am meeting him them landmine me na mete. And nyamenyi me boafo. Azibiara Edibot to my queen, Kwame. In who
oh, me adam po.
Ghanaians expect us to assure them that policies na yan to trade by yan to tria oboboa won project masa.
Me too.
So that even when they are disappointed in NDC, they would feel assured that yeba yɛbɛyɛ ni mpɔtɔ atema ase nti no ɔne nye adwuma so na ɔda hɛn dɔ ɔda yɛyɛ na yɛhu dɛ o obia ɔmfa ho baabi ofi ɔmfa ho ne talent ɔwɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛyɛ adze kor na yɛayɛ adwuma Kwame Mizbesia na mada wase
beso be da ase pa yɛbɛhyɛ pɛbrɛ na yɛn ɔnabɔ yɛnim sɛ yɛawo ni brɛ na afei yɛbɛyɛ 1-on-1 pa na saa da no nsɛm bɛsi yɛne ɔsahene honorable ɔsahene afenyo marken minority leader mighty minority leader in parliament MP for efutu na yɛbɛtwa pictures na afei yɛde agu social media. Belated happy birthday to Davis Asante aka Dasanti, CEO of Dasanti Auto. May God grant you all your heart desire on this day and the years ahead. From all staff of Dasanti Auto. happy birthday to Madam Evelyn Asumani, Mrs. Asamoah Dako, who Ghana Education Service in Koko. If you can pewasem na odo wo. Ya mamu nyina munitia oje nyado.